You're listening to an Airwave Media podcast.
USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Learn more and get a quote at usaa.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Heyday. Feeling stressed? Take a moment for yourself with Heyday. Stroll through rows of golden wheat, tend to cute barnyard animals, and discover the joys of a digital farm retreat. You don't have to hop in a car or catch a plane. Escape to the farm at the tap of a finger. With Heyday, you're not just tending to a farm, you're tending to yourself. Heyday. Search Heyday, that's Hay space DAY, in your favorite app store. Heyday is a free-to-play mobile game and offers optional in-app purchases and random rewards.
Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neal, and Jeff. This is Triviality.
Hello and welcome to Triviality, the game where a lack of seriousness meets a little bit of knowledge. We're back with you for a little bonus round. This week we had such a great game with Susi and Shara that we wanted to bring them back for just a little bit more. We were having our Outback Steakhouse meal. Mm-hmm. Couldn't quite finish all of it. So we got those leftovers. We put it in a little foil boat.
Yep.
The bloomin' onion and everything. We're taking it home.
I like the name Bloomin' Onion. It's a good nickname.
So these are the leftovers from that last meal.
I like that. I like the leftovers. That's a good, not the TV show about
Justin Theroux.
Neal's Justin Theroux hatred is well noted. So
yeah, I'm not a big fan of his. I mean, talented, but I don't like him in anything he's in. But
so we got the crew back. We have Shara back. Welcome back, Shara.
Hello, hello.
And Susi back with a cool bonus round that we wanted to participate in. So Susi, what do you have prepared for us this time?
Okay, so I love celebrity memoirs.
Okay.
So I guess if this is a non-swing round.
Okay.
I have 10 memoirs and a clue, and I'm going to ask you all to name the author.
Oh, great.
Ooh, okay. Have you read any of these, by the way?
Like a good chunk of them. Some of them I've read, and some of them are like I hope to read.
Okay, well, if they are ones you've read, we need a succinct, maybe one sentence review for us, so we know if we should read it or not after we answer.
I mean, I feel like as a ground rule, I love like all memoirs, like regardless. I just feel like it's like, I don't know, candy reading for me.
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
And if not reading, like the audiobooks, especially if they're read by the person who read them, are usually so good.
Is one of these? Well, maybe I shouldn't spoil it. I'll wait till the end.
Yeah, well, if we get to it, we get to it. If not, then you can bring that up.
And then I guess as a guideline, some titles like actor are meant to be gender neutral.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but there are going to be ones where the gender is clearly specified.
Okay.
I guess we can take it as we go.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll just do one at a time here so we can think about them.
Okay, so for one, the memoir is Spare, and it's a record-breaking novel written by a backup royal.
A backup royal, and that's why they're spare, I take it.
Right.
Just in case something happens. The first one pops.
I believe the expression is it's good to have an heir and a spare. You got to make sure you've got one, but as they say in the Army, just to have as many metaphors as I can in here. Two is one and one is none. So.
Yeah, because you want to have doubles and triples of your luxury cars too, right, Matt?
It's always very important. Spare royal, I think of Brett Butler. I can't think of too many other royals, to be honest.
What about George Brett?
Oh yeah, he had a bit of a temper on him.
He did, just a little.
Sherry, you think you know this one?
I do believe I know this one.
Huge selling book, if I'm not mistaken. Big seller.
Previous Brit, current Canadian, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, that'd be the one.
Go ahead. Why don't you take it, Shara?
I do believe this is Prince Harry.
Yeah, Prince Harry.
Current podcaster, I believe. Fellow podcaster, Prince Harry.
Fellow podcaster.
Yeah, that's Prince Harry. And I guess his memoir sold over 1.43 million copies. It's like first weekend.
Should look at the numbers for
our podcast.
Well, no, for
No,
Boris
I don't wanna get
Johnson's.
sad in comparison.
Look up Boris Johnson's numbers because they had a sell rate of like, oh, we're going to be just as good as Prince Harry, and it did not work out well.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, they made a lot of books.
He probably shouldn't have called it party time.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2, The Woman in Me, written by the youngest female artist to have 5 albums debut at number 1, earning a place in the Guinness World Records.
I know this one.
What was the name of it?
The Woman in Me.
The Woman in Me. Are we thinking like...
No, this is different than The Man Inside.
Yes, which is Tobias Funke's
Memoirs.
Arrested Development?
Yeah. The analyst.
Do we... So... Musicians, do we think this is an older musician or a younger, more modern musician? What do we think?
I don't. It's 5 number 1 albums, right? Is that what it was?
Do young people write memoirs? I guess.
Does anyone write memoirs? Though?
That's true. They're usually,
Can it make you money?
They're
Then
usually
yes,
dictated, yeah.
I've tried to write a memoir because I have a really good outline that I've tried pitching, and they're like, you're not famous enough. I'm like, oh.
You'll get there, Neal.
Like,
They're
it's
really
for
good
me.
stories.
What would yours
This is
be
just
called?
for me.
Mine would be called Confessions of
A Dangerous Mind.
Yeah, it was something like they gave it to me. It was like Confessions of a Former Prom King College Mascot, Man with Frosted Tips or something. I can't remember. It was
Little long.
That's very wordy.
It was long.
Confessions of a Man with Frosted Tips.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, how about Confessions of a Man-Child?
I mean, in a way, this podcast has become your memoir.
That's true. That's why I'd have to go back and listen to get all the
Mildly
stories.
accurate.
People know all kinds of weird stuff about us that we like barely remember.
Forgot that we said. Yeah. That happens.
I'll give you guys a hint. Some may call her own songs might even call her a little crazy. She's also been lucky.
Brittany?
She's also been lucky.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lucky is that's when,
that redirects me from what I originally
No.
thought. Okay. I
hit
guess,
me
I
one more
guess.
time with a clue, Neal.
Yeah.
I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
So it sounds like we're going with Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Britney Spears. And the audiobook is read by Michelle Williams, which
You were
is
going to say Michelle Obama. That's wild.
Well, I appreciate you guys making sure that this podcast never feels like work, bitch.
Yeah, right.
That'd be such a serious reading too. To be like, yeah.
So have you read either Spare or this one?
I haven't read Spare, but I did listen to the Woman in Me audiobook.
Okay.
You know what we should do here?
By Michelle Obama.
As we're moving along, we're going to do a tier system like they do on TikTok. So Woman and Me right now is number 1 because you've read it. So if there's another one you read, you have to decide which one's better, and then we're going to put that as
No. A proper tier system goes S, A, B, C, D, F.
Yeah.
I just want to know by the end of this which one I'm going to read out of all 10 of these.
Okay.
What
According
You're
to
only
Susan.
going to read one.
memoir.
I'm only reading one.
We already know that it's
no,
this
you
one.
should.
Maybe I've read this one already.
I don't read. I only listen. It's only audiobooks, and whatever it is has to be more engaging than As You Wish, read by Carrie Elwes. So you have a
Ooh.
high bar.
Is that on the list?
It's not
It
a
is not.
memoir, so
Okay.
All right, let's get the third.
But at least everything he does is erotic.
Yeah, that's true. Saw.
For number 3, Crying in H Mart was written by the front person from an indie pop band from Philadelphia.
This one I know.
Indie
What's
pop
it called?
band.
Crying in H Mart?
Crying in H Mart.
Oh.
Philadelphia.
Now, that's several letters worse than Kmart, correct?
Or actually, I don't know
And the
if I
store is
can.
better.
I don't know if I can name the name of the person, but I know the musician.
Yeah, I
the
think
band.
I'll accept that as well.
Oh, so it's not. I don't know why I was thinking of Karen O. Yes, but why would she write a memoir now?
She could.
She could, I guess. Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Ken, what's a clue that would help us?
The band is named after food or a meal.
Or a meal.
Oh no, that's not. Does she have a memoir? Japanese Breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's Michelle Zauner of Japanese Breakfast.
Oh, that's
wow.
cool. They're
And she
fairly
actually
new,
does.
right? Yeah.
She cites Karen O as like a big influence on her going into music.
Oh, cool. I was on the right track then. Okay.
Yeah. Number 4, the memoir is Open, And it's written by the ex-boyfriend of Barbara Streisand, the ex-husband of Brooke Shields, and the current husband of Steffi Graf.
Open.
Steffi Graf's not with Agassi anymore. Where have I been?
You're breaking Matt's heart here with this news, breaking news.
Love Neal. That's
He loves Agassi.
But I'm guessing open, much like the French and the British, is a tennis reference.
A tennis player.
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure she's married to a tennisman. Steffi Graf.
Tennisman.
Well, I think the tennisman was said.
Oh, was I right?
I think it's Agassi. Yeah.
Bald Agassi?
Come on, Matt. Let's
Sorry.
not throw
Slander the bald.
slander
I know.
around.
A fellow baldman.
But yeah, it's Andre Agassi.
Bald men can do great things, Matt.
So Susie, for the
There's
update,
dozens of us.
Woman in Me,
Like be with Brooke Shields.
H Mart, and Open. Have you read all those?
I haven't read Open, but H Mart is incredible. I would read that.
Better than Woman in Me?
I don't want to say yes, but I think
Well, the one you
Susie
said,
make a
well,
list.
I listened to it
I
on audio, and the other one you called incredible. So
I'm nervous Brittany's going to hear this and be upset. So
There's a 0% chance of that.
Nothing would make me happier to find out that Britney Spears supports
she
us
listens
and
to our
listens the
podcast. She heard the episode, was like, I'm going to reach out to that Susie. And then she's like, you know what, forget it.
but I guess, yeah, I would put Crying in H Mart in S and Woman in Me in A. And Open is on my to-do list.
Okay.
Okay. For number 5, the memoir is Open Book, written by the singer and reality TV star who partnered with Chicken of the Sea for a 2024 campaign.
Classic. Yeah.
Yeah, we got this one.
Yep.
I think I've heard this one, but I don't remember for sure.
I would assume
fish or is it chicken?
I would assume there was also a cross promotion with Daisy Dukes.
Yep.
And
Yeah. Okay. Then it is what I think it is.
Yeah.
The most famous member of The Simpsons, Jessica Simpson.
Jessica Simpson.
not Ashley
Not Ashley.
It's Jessica Simpson.
or Dad Simpson, who seemed like quite a bit of a tool. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just a little.
the book gets into that a bit.
Oh, that's moving up to the A tier. I think.
Is A tier?
Yeah, A tier as well. I think.
Ooh, okay.
Neal, you might have to read more than one book. I don't know what to tell you. You got to read at least as many books as you write.
I think they're all
like-
different reasons. 6. The memoir is the meaning of, and then it's the celebrity's name, so I'm not going to say it. Written by the Songbird Supreme, whose fan base is known as the Lambs or the Lamely, which is Lamb Family.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know this one?
we love a good portmanteau. At
I use
Triviality.
this. I use the clue of Songbird Supreme at one of my rom-com trivia events I did at a bookstore here locally, and people were nuts over it. And Jeremy Conman actually was here. He's the only one I think who got the answer correct because he knew who the Songbird Supreme was, and everyone else was like, I don't know that nickname. But yeah,
It's not familiar to me either.
she's been in many
it-
people's fantasies.
Oh, really? Miranda Lambert. I wouldn't have guessed that.
I'm glad she got divorced. She can do better. So
Yeah. So we're talking Mariah, right?
I believe it's Ms.
Yep.
Ms. Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that's Mariah Carey.
Recently kicked off her son's stream, his live stream. He said, "Get out of here, mom."
Yes.
That's
She like,
Nobody wants to see you on my stream.
I should have updated the clue.
I'm streaming Call of Duty. Get out of here.
get out of here.
so
He was here, like, do the
embarrassing,
whistle note. Like,
And I hate to say it, but I feel like that was a B memoir.
Oh,
all right, she says enough awards.
Okay,
it's
so
fine.
here's the
She's
thing.
fine.
Just because
She'll
the
be
memoir
fine.
is not great doesn't mean you don't have any fondness for the person, right?
No,
She'll be
I-
fine.
I love everyone that
She'll
I've
also
ever
be
read a memoir of. So-
Right, otherwise why would you read the memoir? You know, it's like
Exactly.
or unless you hate read it.
Yeah.
I also suggest hate reading memoirs.
For 7, the memoir is The House of Hidden Meanings, written by the entertainer who has won the most Emmy wins for Outstanding Host for a reality or competition program, winning 8 years in a row.
That's a great name for a book, also.
What was the title again?
The House of Hidden Meanings.
Yeah, it's either 8 years in a row.
Not Regis, right?
No, it's either got to be, I would say the top three, and Shara, maybe you can correct
Probably
me wrong.
Probst somewhere.
I think it's
there.
either Probst, I can't remember the guy's name from Amazing Race, or RuPaul possibly, but
I think it was RuPaul.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I would go with RuPaul.
Okay.
Yep, that's
Plus
RuPaul
design house
Charles.
kind of feels
House.
like.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's what I say. Of those three, that's the one that would fit the title of the book more than anything.
Yeah, Jeff Probst wrote The
The House
of
of Hidden Meetings.
Yeah.
And RuPaul's memoir was I've been voted off the island. or
Yeah.
I will
something.
Yeah,
survive.
say that
I will survive.
the house of hidden meanings. The tribe has spoken.
Yeah, right.
Drop your
That,
buffs.
that
the
is
RuPaul story.
100% going to be the title of his memoir when he writes one. The Tribe is Spoken.
Tribe is
Oh,
spoken.
100%.
Uh-huh.
It's a great.
It is a
great.
great name, to be honest.
For 8, the memoir is Bossy Pants, written by SNL's first female head writer.
Yes,
We
I
re-
knew this
we-
one before that.
Yeah,
Yep,
we
absolutely know it.
recently had a visual round at one of the trivias that where they showed a picture of the celebrity. You had to write the name of it. And this is the only one we knew offhand because, like, who knows some of these memoirs? But yeah, this is one we got.
I am a big fan of Miss Elizabeth Stamatina.
Stamatina.
Faye.
We know you know her name, Jeff. It's two
I just want to
episodes
say
in a row.
Miss Elizabeth for
Okay.
the Macho Man tie-in, my friend. But
So Tina Fey.
Yep, that's Tina Fey. Okay, number 9, the memoir is I'm Glad My Mom Died, written by a child actress who starred in multiple series as Sam Puckett, acting alongside Miranda Cosgrove and Ariana Grande.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I ever wanted to read a memoir.
I heard it was really good.
This
Yeah.
is a very popular title
Yep.
at my the library that I work at. So
You know,
I had
Shara?
I had this from the book title. Yep.
What do you got? Because I think we all got it.
It's Jeanette McCurdy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is like very, very high S tier. This one is
Wow.
like, I read this,
Wow.
I think, in like a day. I like could not stop.
Now, hold on a
Yeah, I
second. We
really
have, hold on.
Jeanette McCurdy on line 2.
So she dethroned Britney.
No, it's Brittany. It's Brittany, bitch. She says Jeanette McCurdy is better
Britney,
than her. So better than Brittany, then. This is S tier.
Yeah, I think between this one and Crying Age More, those are probably
Ooh,
my
okay.
favorites.
All right.
And then one last one. The memoir is Finding Me, a memoir, written by a multi-award winning actor who earned an Oscar and a Tony for performances in adaptations of August Wilson's Fences.
Oh, yeah, I know this one.
It's got to be the current Othello, correct?
Might be the other way. Could go the other way.
Oh.
An EGOT.
Oh. Who's an EGOT?
Played a good lawyer.
Matthew
Denzel.
McConaughey?
No.
Matthew McConaughey is not an EGOT.
Played a lawyer. It's a Lincoln lawyer.
Just give me that tone.
What? Well, where is he on the EGOT spectrum? Is he? Is he at least? He's at least.
He's got
a
an Oscar.
E, right? Oh, he's an O.
He's got an Oscar. Dallas Buyers Club, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
He
Big
he
O.
may have an Emmy. I doubt it, but
yeah.
Grammy might be his spoken word album first.
He's got no
Green Lights. I would think the opposite of who played with Denzel in Fences. Powerhouse actress. Viola Davis, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she is an EGOT. I forgot about that.
I believe her Grammy is for her reading of this memoir.
It is.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, it is.
Well, great.
Wow,
And that's all.
That's all the memoirs.
All right.
Yeah.
that's the only way any of us
It's
are
all
ever
the
going to win a
memoirs.
Grammy.
So I've got one for you. The memoir is called Sing Your Name Out Loud. And it's a very appropriate title. What do
Yeah.
you think it is?
Are they singing it out strong?
Derulo.
Yeah.
It is Jason Derulo. That is 100% correct.
Yeah. It's the most appropriate
The
one.
boldness of naming your memoir, Sing Your Name Out Loud.
It's
It's
either
just-
that or DJ Khaled, and so you got a 50-50 there.
All he has to do is read the back half of a calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of which, I love the DJ Khaled video with the Bob Marley guitar.
Oh, yes.
Have we talked
yeah.
about this?
Yeah, I love that video.
Did we talk about it on here?
No.
I don't know if
so.
we have on here.
Look up the DJ Khaled with the Bob Marley guitar video. It'll warm your heart
It's really
or
good.
make you furious. Well, Susie,
Or both.
yeah, those were great. We appreciate that little swing round on this bonus episode. Shara, thanks again for joining us. And hopefully we'll see you guys around again really soon. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed that bonus episode. For all of us here at Triviality, we bid you adieu.